We got us a corpse and cartridge occasion.
A lot of you know that I got surgery probably 6 days ago, and I'm feeling a little bit better, and I think I am ready to start making videos. So the first video back, what I want to do is a news roundup just summarizing everything that happened. Susan is stepping down after 9 years of being in charge of YouTube. Everybody is waiting to see what happens, what changes will come out of this, good, bad, ugly, we really don't know. 7 years ago today, Street Fighter V launched, and through multiple seasons, it has become the downright fierce game it is today. But I thought this would be a good time to go back and look at the sales. Mortal Kombat is standing at the top above Smash, which I didn't know. 73 million sales, Smash Bros 71 million sales, and then Tekken right under that with 54 million sales, and then Street Fighter 49 million sales. Now this is definitely attributed to Tekken 7 selling 10 million copies, and Street Fighter 5 sold maybe 7 million. Comment down below how many copies Street Fighter 5 sold, but I'm guaranteeing this difference that we're seeing is all because of Tekken 7 beating Street Fighter 5. Now, who's gonna win the next cycle of fighting games? I don't know. The key difference that I am looking at between them, Street Fighter is coming out about 3.5 months. Tekken 8 is predicted to come out within a year. And right now, IGN, they tweeted out, after years of almost non-stop scarcity, you can finally go and just buy a PS5. No inflated third prices, none of that. You could just go buy it. There's always people who say, not in my region, not in my part of the world. I never even seen one. But the fact that tweets like this and statements like this is being put out, you can only imagine what it will be in a year from now when Tekken 8 actually does come out. One tweet that was interesting from Michael Murray, someone is in the Discord saying they're close to me, and I showed them some video of Akuma in Tekken 8. You guys are wild. Here's the thing, right? First off, this is something I always talk about on the live stream. On the live stream, we always talk about guest characters, and I always have to remind people that Harada said already, literally, we are not working on any guest characters right now. As of yet, there is none to be in the game. With a statement that strong, it sounds like for the base roster, there will be no guest characters. The first guest characters we'll see, whether it's Tifa or Baki, whatever names you want to insert, that stuff will be saved for probably season 1 of Tekken 8. This kind of just speaks to how traumatized the community is about 2D characters. Like, that's something that I talk about too, is like, Akuma has one of the worst win rates in the whole entire game. Like, his online win rate is trash, but we saw him dominate and destroy, and like literally he just won the Tekken World Tour Finals right now. When you watch your favorite competitors, Anakin, Arslan, Knee, whoever it is, get chopped down by Akuma, it almost feels like you are too, because we root for these guys tooth and nail, right? So I think that's kind of why the community goes as hard as they does, but at the same time you have to remember Harada already said no guest characters. Speaking of Harada, the person he responded to deleted their tweet before anyone could see it, take screenshots, and laugh at it. But Harada said, I said it twice already in the last month. When requesting on Twitter, please write in your native language. People tweet at Harada all day, every day, and it gets so aggressive. But then when Harada responds back, they immediately start deleting their tweets or apologizing or being nice. It's like you should try to be nice from the beginning, not when you finally get his attention. This one was crazy. Harada was talking about music on Twitter. It wasn't really related to Tekken, it was just him talking about music. Someone says, speaking of music, may I ask for the full music of Leroy Smith trailer to be released? And Harada actually sheds some light on that. That song was something I wanted to use for Leroy's first announcement video, so I hurried and ordered it from the sound staff. At that time, there was very little time left for making music. If there are many requests in the future, there may be an opportunity to make a full song. So this is kind of interesting because Harada is kind of saying that there is no full song, there is no full version. This has got a lot of people to start asking for the song. And I kind of don't like when the Tekken community does this. We see something that we can have, and then we just want it for the sake of wanting it. I don't really want the developers to pour time and effort into finishing the song. I would just want them to be like, hey, that's something we did in the past for Tekken 7. Let's do something different. Let's do something better. Let's do something Tekken 8, right? Different. But who knows? Maybe some of you guys want to listen to that music when you're pumping iron. If you forget to enter Tekken 7 Division at EVO Japan, please do as soon as possible. And those who participated can participate in Tekken 8 Closed Alpha. A lot of people was asking, will we see Closed Alpha gameplay appear online? Whether it's through Bandai Namco or whether they let the content creators or the players, a lot of them do both, upload the footage themselves. And just knowing how alphas, other game alphas work, we probably won't see that footage. If we do, we'll probably see a limited amount. I doubt we'll see a bunch of matches flood online because it's an alpha, it's not a beta. When a beta comes around, different story, but in alpha, I don't know. But also too, at that time, I think they will be showing off a new trailer. And I think this is the perfect time to show a poll that I want to talk about. Next character to be revealed, assuming it will be at EVO Japan. 300 votes, Yoshimitsu wins, Brian Fury is second, Harada is third. Even though we know Yoshimitsu will be in Tekken 8, I don't want to see him just yet. The game is going to come out in 1 year, and I do not want to see Yoshimitsu this early. I don't want it just yet. Save him for a couple of months, maybe EVO, Combo Breaker, something later down the line, right? But when it happens, it will happen, and regardless, I will be happy. The final thing that I want to talk about in this video, a up and coming NA versus EU Part 2. I think this is going to be taking place at Combo Breaker. I wasn't able to confirm. It's very little information right now. All we really see is just back and forth between players. It's kind of interesting looking at Twitter. Some people are just throwing out like empty remarks like, oh, EU sucks. And then you'll see somebody from EU say, American sucks. It's so empty. It's so like hollow. A lot of people are calling it out as like fake drama, artificial. And I do agree, it's like, that's kind of lame, that's kind of lame. Actually show us the names on the list, actually show us which players is which, and then let's let the players really go at it. One thing that was really surprising about all of this is the names that were being thrown around on the American side, at least. Everybody was wondering what happened to Jimmy J Tran. Jimmy J Tran just disappeared. I did some digging and it looked like he just had a kid and he's just been, being a father, good job. But for some reason, a lot of people are throwing his name around and they're alluding to the fact that Jimmy J Tran may be in this 10 versus 10. If Jimmy J Tran makes a return for this 10v10, that would be pretty sweet. But I won't get my hopes up. The final thing that I want to talk about is a poll that I did on this channel. I simply asked, what game/year did you start playing Tekken? 9,000, almost 10,000 votes on this poll. This poll is the biggest poll I have ever done, and I was partially thinking this poll performed so well because I haven't been uploading as much. And I'm wondering, I've been uploading every day for 3 years straight, and I'm wondering what is the most optimal way to do a poll. I don't know. It's just something I was thinking about because the goal of a poll is to get as many opinions as possible. And 9,000, where some of the others is 6,000, 4,000, 5,000, that's a big difference. So I just want to end this video with saying thank you everyone for your support, your kind words, your participation in polls, live streams, donations, views, likes, even dislikes. If you dislike every single video, thank you for that kind of commitment to the channel as well. It takes a lot of energy to be a hater, right? So I just say thank you. See you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.